tell if somebody's real versus if they're fake? I would think by the actions. Cause I mean, me personally, I don't, I usually don't say a bunch of shit. I just do shit. You know what I'm saying? I just get in there like, some niggas they be like, yeah, man, I beat you on this. I do this. I do that. I do that. I do that. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. I know they always say the expression and shit like that. I just be like, I'm gonna just show niggas what it is versus telling niggas. I mean, at least that's how I could tell niggas real versus they fake. Cause anybody can go out there and say a bunch of shit. Few do.
Like, but it's like I feel like people are so good now of like playing it off. Like you can say, yo, I do this, this, and this, and then go rent this Lamborghini, go rent this suit, go get this Airbnb.
In that aspect, I guess.
So it's like how far, like, give you an example. A lot of artists today, they say there's something when you know they're not. So how do you tell if they're real or not? You can't really like play. You can't put them like you can't like plex them and put them in position.
That's why niggas be getting exposed too.
But then it's like if you expose, it's like that has nothing to do with their music. It's just their character.
Is it? But I mean, at the same time, if you DMX,
yeah,
I know it wasn't a lot of people willing to find out if DMX was a real nigga or if he was a fake nigga. Like DMX, and it was more of a respect. It was more of like and DMX carried himself that way. He was just like, yo, I'm DMX. I'm here. I'm doing whatever. Like I'm the same dude you see on TV barking and doing all this wild shit. I'm in the streets of Yonkers doing the same shit. Or like if you see, even Meek Mill. That's why they were saying Meek Mill was like the last of the street niggas. Unfortunately, he's in jail now. But it's like you see me around the hood. And I guess that could be part of playing into it as well, being around the hood and shit like that. But there's like a little bit. Just like an air of authenticity you can tell with some people. Like I'm not trying too hard. Other people can vouch for me to say, yo, he's really this person who he says to be. And now whether or not if you say like I'm super gangsta, I'll kill and shoot anybody, then it's like all right. Now you're taking it a little too far. But if you like, yeah, I'm from the hood, you know what I mean. Yeah. But I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to build, you know what I mean. But this just me. I'm from the hood, and I just want to put people from the hood in a better position. And it's like, all right, that's doable, and we see you around the hood, and we know what you do positively around here. We know you're trying to bring people up, so we gonna rock with you.
So I mean, like, do you feel like that's a form of currency though? Like like that being authentic is a form of currency.
Like as far as like directly getting you money, well, I mean, it could.
No, as far as like if you're authentic, you get more like currency. Like today, fame is more of like the currency. Like if you're famous, you have this many likes and followers, you're kind of like famous, and that's kind of like currency. Actually, people prefer that rather than currency. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think word out.
I think authenticity is better because I mean, even people who are famous and have all this money, they still search for authenticity because they're often in positions where people are not authentic, of course, because they always want them for the money. That's why even you see like Tupac hanging out with Madonna, or even back in them old photos you used to see like this person hanging with this person. You're like, oh, that really did that, because they would respect them from that authentic standpoint. Like, he ain't, he don't have as much money as me, but he definitely has something that I can take from that I value, that I treasure, that quality that he has.
It's like how do you know? Because I feel like in today's world, it's actually more when people say they're not trying to be fake, as they call it. I feel like they are. Like corporate America is full of it. They go in and act a certain way that they wouldn't act, that's not authentic, in order to get money, right? So then it's kind of like how do you tell when a lot of people act fake majority of their lives?
I think you can.
Like, how do you tell?
Like what if people just decide to keep up an act for 20 years?
I mean, people do it. It's like, when you go to work, I mean, that's not who you are. Like, you go to work, you acting like a person that's good for the position so you can keep the job. You don't go in there and be like, yo, I'm just gonna go in here. Like I did it for a while and like it worked actually, but I know like a lot of places they don't have the benefit of doing that because they don't want you to act like when I was in corporate America, it was kind of like we want you to act like this person, not the person who you really are, because we know how to deal with this person. So I ain't gonna lie, I had to play the part, like to be this person. And after a while, I was kind of like, forget it. And then that worked, but I kind of knew there was this position I kind of had to stay in the box of.
Hey, I mean, well, in that position, if you feel like I'm not my authentic self, then yeah. But I mean, some people, I guess, find different degrees of it. I mean, some people could be like, my authentic self. I was born butt naked, so I'm gonna walk around butt naked, and it's like, oh well.
It's like the fake it to make it, right? Like you hear a lot of people say fake it to make it, and it's like, oh, it's just interesting. Like how do you know authentic versus real versus fake when a lot of people are fake? Because it's like, you know, when you're younger, it's like you're authentic, but somehow in this adult world, you're taught to do a lot of fakeness or social norms to be and then say that's authentic.
Yeah, which I mean, you know, I guess it depends on. That's a battle you gotta have with yourself. Some people may be like, some people may be like, my authentic self is a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Be like, if I'm telling the truth, then I'm against what I feel is my authentic self. Or I guess that's why people have, you know, battle with homosexuality, you know, everything like that. Mm-hmm. They could be like, I'm really, you know, a homosexual, but you know, I gotta put on this facade like I'm not. So that's why I guess coming out the closet is such a big thing. You know what I mean? Such a big event where it's like, all right, instead of living in the mm-hmm. darkness or living in the closet, I'm out now, and you know, it's a liberating feeling. That's what they say.
Yeah, I mean, so at the end of the day, it seems like just you want to be real, but like, you know, I guess how you can tell about being fake is just through somebody's actions. They act a certain way compared to what they present. And sometimes you got to fall, like I tell people, fall in love with the now, don't fall in love with the future, right? Because if you fall in love with what they're saying right now, you know what I'm saying? If you want to fall in love with what they're doing right now, not the future. Because if you fall in love with the future, that's when you get lost, right? Because you're just like, this person's going to have blah, 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 blah. So you're falling in love. Sometimes this is fake, right? What they're talking about is fake because you have to have it represent that today, right? Like I say, I have a YouTube, right? But I mean, honestly, I record every Wednesday. I know I need to record on Wednesdays, right? The stuff that you need to do, you know what I'm saying? And talk to the audience, talk to you. But you know, a lot of people, I mean, I heard say they got a YouTube, they don't record, they have all these ideas, they're thinking about doing it in the future, but they're not doing it right now. And I feel like a lot of nows make the future. So fake versus real, to be honest, I'm at a point in my life to where, you know, I just think that you can't really tell anymore who's fake or who's real. You just can't. Like, it's just, because in part of somebody's life, they do some type of fake shit. And it's justified by whatever community that they're
in. Hey, I mean, you heard our thoughts on it, but we'd definitely like to hear what you think about who is a fake person. How can you tell somebody is fake? How can you tell somebody is real? And any personal experiences that you guys may have about this topic.
Yup.
And make sure you send us some of your content, man. Any artists, filmmakers, anybody out there, man. Send us your content. We know we got a lot of creators out there. Mm-hmm. We even create stuff for you guys every week. So we like to turn the tables to you guys.
And if you have a topic you want us to explore, let us know down below, and we'll check that out, man. 2 Educated Guys. Peace.